Hey guys, okay, today I will be reviewing the book, Scarlet by Marissa Meyer. So if you haven't read this series, it is wonderful. It is a unique twist on fairy tales. So the first one is Cress. This is the second one, Scarlet. So if you have not read Cress, spoilers in this review, so go read Cress, and then you can come back and look at my review for Scarlet. Okay, so Scarlet is about Red Riding Hood. It's about this girl, and basically, her name is Scarlet, and she is trying to basically free her grandmother. Her grandmother has been captured, and so she's trying to piece together the clues about why her grandmother was captured and who is responsible. She's very close with her grandmother. So she teams up with this guy named Wolf, and he is a street fighter. So whenever Scarlet and Wolf first meet, she's kind of taken aback by him because she's like, this guy is so violent, but yet he has some humanity. It's a younger guy, probably around her age. I would say like teenager, 18, 16, 18. But yeah, so this book, I loved the first book, Cress. And so what I love about Marissa Meyer's books is that with her fairy tale, it's still the same story. It's still the same background that you love, but she puts a twist on it to do a sci-fi edition. So in this, the characters meet up and they go on a trek to go find Scarlet's grandmother. So we learn from the first book, that Cinder is really the Princess Celine, and so Queen Lavinia is trying to find Princess Celine and kill her because Queen Lavinia wants to be queen. So within this book, Cinder and the captain meet up with Scarlet and Wolf, and so they basically team up together to find the Princess Celine, that later Cinder reveals that it's her. Try to find her and free Kai from Queen Lavinia's grasps and stop the war. So this book, what I really loved about it is that even though it's kind of long, I was never bored. It was constantly entertaining and exciting, and there's always new twists and turns. I loved her writing style because the characters were very complex. They were not one-dimensional. They were wonderful, just wonderful characters that I sympathized with. Wolf and his rough background growing up and not wanting to be a fighter, but you have to survive somehow, so he didn't know any other way to make a living. And then I also identified with Scarlet, because Scarlet has, she's a troubled background as well. I loved their relationship, Scarlet and Wolf. I loved how it was real and complicated and messy, but it was, wonderful. And they both have their faults. This book definitely ended on a cliffhanger, so I'm like, oh, I gotta read the next book. But yeah, Cress. But it was really good. I really love Scarlet. I just love Marissa Meyer's writing. I'm very excited to read more of her books. I've heard there's 2 more books in the works, which is awesome because I loved her series. So again, I loved Scarlet. It was a wonderful second book. Definitely a good sequel. It even improves upon the first one, Cinder. So definitely love this book. So check it out. Her series is The Lunar Chronicles by Marissa Meyer. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a good night. Bye.